Alrighty, I think we're back. Should be live. Make sure I have some water. Alright. Oh shit. Probably gonna be a quick Earth stream today. Probably 2 hours tops. Probably gonna run up until the double battle. Probably gonna run up until the double battle. I have a little bit loud for me, the music. I have most of the gym cooked. The only fight that I don't have cooked is Juan. I spent a while looking at Juan calcs, but I don't think I have. I don't quite have a line to beat Juan yet. I think I need to pull potentially some encounters to go for some alternate protect mons to beat Juan. So I might decide to do that at the end of stream today. But even if I do get it, the encounters I might need, it's still not necessarily ideal because there's a low chance that I get the encounter I want, which should let me beat Juan relatively easily. And I have a much higher chance of getting another encounter that would work, but it would require a scale for protect, which kind of sucks. So we'll kind of see where we go from there. But I mean, first things first, right? Let's do what we got right now. So the first thing we have is the Gauntlet, which is a double battle into a single battle. I will grab everyone I need for that first. Yeah. So we need Sneasler. We need Urshifu, who should be in the party already. We need both Vivillon and Caracosta. I think we need to level Vivillon up a bit. We need Electrode. And we need Durant, actually. Yeah. Do we have anyone here that can fly? We need to grab a flyer, don't we? I'll leave Caracosta then in the box and use Pult to fly. The first thing we need is choice items. We need the specs and the scarf. What do we have right now? We have the band and the scarf, so we need to change out the band for the specs. Okay. Next thing we need to do is we need to teach some moves. So we're going to go to Mauville City. We want to teach... Right, not Mauville City. That's a TM, I forgot. So we want to go to Lily Cove. And now that we're here, I might have the TMs on me, but it might be good to just buy a few extra. I need Aerial Ace. Okay, Aerial Ace is this other chick. We'll buy like 3, I guess. That should be good. So we need to teach Aerial Ace to... If I can find the damn TM. Aerial Ace. So we need to teach this to Urshifu over the flex slot of Thunder Punch. And also, we have to get rid of a move that we can't reteach later, which is going to be knockoff from Sneasler. It shouldn't be too important of a move, but I do need this. So, yeah. And the final thing to do is we need to level up a Vivillon just a little bit to make sure it's not dead to certain double crit rolls. Or we can't show kill after getting double crit twice. So we need to level Vivillon up to level 81. And then in terms of items for this first fight, well, first let's fly back here. Okay. Let's grab Caracosta out instead of Pult. We want Caracosta, Electrode. Electrode wants the Life Orb in this first fight. We want Vivillon to have a Citrus. Next, we need Sneasler to have the Expert Belt. We want Urshifu to have... Urshifu does not need an item. You also should not need an item, but I think we can give you Zoom Lens. And let me import everyone into the calc real quick. Give me just one sec. Okay, this is our guy. So we need Urshifu, we need Sneasler, we need Electrode, Vivillon, Caracosta, and Durant. Okay. So the plan for this first fight is to lead Caracosta and Sneasler. No, Caracosta and Electrode. So Caracosta is going to bait a fast kill with Serena's Power Whip, so it's always going to be going for that. Meanwhile, Life Orb Electrode outspeeds and one-shots this Inteleon with Thunderbolt before it gets to attack. So Caracosta is going to be in slot 1 here. We've killed the slot 1 Inteleon. So it's looking to bait the Caracosta slot, and this is going to go for Decidueye for fast kill with either one of the grass moves. So on turn 2, we're going to switch to Vivillon on double grass move. A Leaf Storm crit dealing 46 plus a Power Whip crit dealing also 46 deals how much in total? From my phone. It's like the same roll, right? They're both like 105, I think. That's 105 and 105. Okay. So how much are we gonna heal from Citrus? 57 plus 229 minus, that'd be 210. We're at 76 HP. We need to make sure we're not baiting Power Whip, which we are not. Okay. So we are going to switch to Vivillon, and then Electrode is going to click Volt Switch into the Decidueye. We're going to deal 15%. This is Light Clay, this is Citrus Berry, it should be fine. I'm going to Volt Switch to deal a little bit of chip, and we're going to Volt Switch into Sneasler. Okay. So then Vivillon is going to protect, while Sneasler kills this guy with Aerial Ace because of the chip we just dealt. And Serena's should see a fast kill into Vivillon with Triple Axle, so it's always going for the fast kill. Finally, Kangaskhan is going to come in here because it's the last Mon here. Most of the time, Kangaskhan is going to see a fast kill into Vivillon with Body Slam, and it's going to prioritize that. Fake Out does not get the +9 boost because we are Shield Dust and Inner Focus respectively. So the only reason to go for Fake Out would be if it doesn't see a kill into Vivillon, then it would get the +11 score here into Sneasler, but that's fine. Sneasler is just going to kill this guy with a close combat. It's weakness policy, but it never gets to go off. We can't get flinched because we're Inner Focus. Fake Out never deals enough damage to kill us. So Vivillon is going to switch back into Caracosta on the Triple Axle. Okay. Now after this, Serena is going to want to click Triple Axle. Now it's turn 5. Caracosta is going to protect because Serena sees a fast kill into him versus potential slow kill into Sneasler. So Sneasler is going to click Aerial Ace just on purpose, not being able to kill Serena with a crit. It always does enough damage that the Poison Jab the next turn kills after Citrus Berry. So Sneasler is then going to kill Serena and switch to, and Caracosta switches to Urshifu. We're never collecting any priority moves, so it shouldn't matter that he has Queenly Majesty. Scrappy is fine, Overgrow White Herb is fine, Torrent Light Clay is fine. So we're going to have Sneasler and Urshifu versus basically the other guys here. So against this Toxicroak, it has Sash, but both of our guys outspeed, and we're able to two-shot with Aerial Ace. He has no moves that matter. Again, Protect is fine, because you're always baiting kill into either Vivillon or Caracosta, and Urshifu hits through anyways. Decidueye is fine with Overgrowth, Scrappy Weakness Policy, that's all fine. And then into this guy, it's Lumberry, we can just kill with a double close combat. Okay. So next trainer, we want to lead with a Metal Coat Durant. Metal Coat. We just kill with a Smart Strike here. We will be in Hail. So who do we bait in after this? You don't show a kill, you don't see a kill. However, after one turn of Hail Chip, Floatzel is going to see a kill, and it's going to see that kill with Hydro Pump. So we want to switch into Electrode on the Hydro Pump, and we are going to be holding the Choice Specs, and we're going to kill this with Volt Switch. We are going to Volt Switch into Choice Scarf Sneasler. So instead of Expert Belt, we're going to be Choice Scarf. So with Choice Scarf, we outspeed everything and we show it a kill. So it's just going to want to go in order. It's going to go Sneasler, it's going to go Sandslash, letting us basically just one-shot both of these guys. We're going to be at -2, and I think we've taken 3 turns of Hail Chip. Because we've taken Hail Chip the turn we come in on the Volt Switch. We've taken Hail Chip the turn we kill Greninja, and we've taken Hail Chip the turn we kill Sandslash. So we're going to be about 80% HP. I can do the specific math. Again, just to check, 17. So that's 51 total Hail Chip we've taken, which is at 221. And at 221, we never show kill to Dragon Tail, but we do to Earthquake and Heavy Slam. So we just switch to Black Belt Urshifu on that, and then we kill with a Close Combat. Okay, pretty good plan. Ask me, okay. Caracosta, no item, Life Orb. Vivillon is level 81, we're holding a Citrus Berry, Expert Belt, and no item. So, yep, that's all fine. And then in the bag, we're not using either of these yet, but we need the Choice Scarf and the Choice Specs for the next battle. Okay. Ah. Forgot about that. Okay. Ah. Yeah. Caracosta should be in slot 1 to bait out that guy. I'm not forgetting about anything here. Life Orb, Protean Lumberry, Slush Rush, Life Orb, killing you before you get to move. Expert Belt, Water Veil, Shell Armor, Leftovers. Okay. I haven't played Run&Bun in a few days. Hopefully I'm not too rusty. But these cooks should be pretty fine. Okay. So turn 1, we're going to Protect, and we're going to click Thunderbolt on the Inteleon. If Caracosta levels up, it should be fine. It should not matter. Okay. So this turn, we're going to get double Grass Move into Caracosta. So we switch into our Vivillon, quad resisting it. And we want to Volt Switch the Decidueye. We had to level up Vivillon just a bit to make sure that if we get double natural crit, we still would not be baiting Power Whip. And we take this free switch into Sneasler. See Power Whip, and then we're going to see Leaf Blade or Leaf Storm. Okay. Wow, that's like barely not proccing Citrus, but it shouldn't matter. We're just going to protect here, and we didn't need to teach Aerial Ace for this, but we did need to teach Aerial Ace for the Toxicroak. Otherwise, we wouldn't really have an answer to the Toxicroak here, because we need to bring Urshifu as the other damage dealer, and yeah, he doesn't do enough with any of his moves to Toxicroak because it's Dry Skin. And even if I'd given, like, yeah, I mean, I did the math. So just Aerial Ace here. Like, it wouldn't have been enough to do, like, Aerial Ace on Urshifu and close combat here with, like, Black Belt. That's not enough damage, so... yeah, that's why we had to get rid of Knockoff. But it's not a huge loss anyways, so... okay. Now, Kangaskhan shouldn't go for Fake Out on Sneasler because it sees Slow Kill on Vivillon. We're going to switch to Caracosta on the Triple Axle, and we're just going to kill this Kangaskhan with Close Combat. We have Inner Focus and Shield Dust, so it should not go for Fake Out. Yep. As I suspected, I think the only way it could have gone for Fake Out is if, Body Slam didn't kill, because, like, we missed Power Whip and got, like, a low roll Leaf Blade or something. That's, like, the only way that happens. So this Triple Axle is fine. It's going to do very little damage to Caracosta. Okay. So now Caracosta is going to protect, and Sneasler is going to get just a little bit of chip here with Aerial Ace. Don't want to risk Poison Jab, getting a killing roll, or a crit kill. We want to make sure that we know exactly what he's going for and when. So now that Serena is going to die fast here, we are going to switch to Urshifu here. And then we're going to kill this guy with a Poison Jab now. Okay, it doesn't matter who abates in here. We fast kill. The Caracosta leveled up. We fast kill whoever comes in. Between the two of these guys, that is. It's probably Toxicroak, but... oh, it's Milotic, okay. So this guy we just double kill with Close Combat and Close Combat. And now we kill with double Aerial Ace here. So give me an Aerial Ace and an Aerial Ace. And it's free. Okay. Do I need to heal any PP potentially here? Not here, not here, not here. I'll heal your Close Combat PP, I think. I don't know exactly how things work in here, so... I know it can be a little weird. In terms of, like, the healing on this gauntlet, so I'm just gonna heal my guys to be safe. So we need a... metal coat here. Electrode needs the choice specs. Sneasler needs the choice scarf. And Urshifu needs the... One sec. Where is the black belt? Here's the black belt. And we can give you a citrus berry, but it shouldn't matter. Let's heal everyone up. Shouldn't matter, but better safe than sorry. Really shouldn't matter, but... Okay, so Durant needs the metal coat. Choice specs electrode, choice scarf Sneasler, and black belt Urshifu. Okay. Should be all I need for this. We are faster with everyone we need to be. Okay. Okay. So Hustle Durant, my MVP, kills this Clefable with a metal coat boosted Smart Strike. So now we're gonna take Hail Chip, and this is going to bait in a Floatzel. Fast kill, because that's the only guy that sees kill. Now Floatzel should be forced to go for Hydro Pump here. And we are able to switch into Hisuian Electrode, because Floatzel has pretty bad special attack for this point in the game. And it's fine, even though we are minus Spadef. Now we kill this guy with a Choice Specs Volt Switch. So we're gonna Volt Switch into Choice Scarf Sneasler, who shows a fast kill to everyone in the back. It's a roll on Goodra, but he doesn't know that, so he's just gonna go in team order and let me chain 2 here. Sneasler was actually very important here because even though he doesn't have the best IVs, he has the exact amount of speed and attack needed to properly show kills. Ape doesn't quite show a kill to Goodra, and Urshifu, even with a Scarf, does not outspeed... I think Scarf Shifu does not outspeed the Slush Rush Sand Slash. So that's why it had to be Sneasler. Sneasler put it in the work. And now, because we are exactly a plus defense Sneasler, after 3 Hail Ticks and 2 close combat drops, Goodra barely does not see a kill with Dragon Tail, so there's no more shenanigans here. We just go to Urshifu on Heavy Slam or Earthquake, which do see kills, and kill with a close combat that is black belt boosted. And that's Gauntlet. Not too much of a commitment. Should have level up the Protect Bonds a little bit. And then get rid of Knockoff on Sneasler, which probably won't matter. Simple enough. Next fight is a pretty chill one. Yeah, I mean, I don't have too much else to say about it. It's just pretty chill. Okay. Okay, so for this next one, we need Choice Scarf and Choice Band. So for this one, we do need Urshifu and Electrode, but not the other two. Give me Dragapult, give me Aerodactyl, give me Hydreigon, and give me Delmise. So for this one, first things first, we need Pult to fly over to Slateport. The Choice Scarf is going to go on Aerodactyl, actually. It is not using its Mega Stone here because we are minus speed. And we need Choice Band that are the specs, and this is going to go on Pult. Choice Band. So the order I have is Arrow. We need a Silver Powder here. If I can find that item. Here we are, Silver Powder. We need Magnet on Electrode. Magnet. We need the Zoom Lens on Delmise. Zoom Lens. Because, Power Whip is 90 accuracy, which is then max accuracy after the Zoom Lens. We don't need an item on Urshifu, but we do need to teach him Brick Break. That's what it says. So I'm going to teach this guy Brick Break. Urshifu wants Brick Break over Aerial Ace. Okay. Back to Sutopolis real quick. And let's import everyone into the calc. Okay. So we need Pult. Shifu. Pult and Shifu come to so many fights, man. It's actually insane. And then Delmise. So the order, I believe, looked something like this. So the plan is basically for Aerodactyl here to just kill the Rabombi through Sash with dual Wing Beat. We should be faster than everyone, so it's going to go for first slow kill, which is going to be Bruxish. Bruxish is going to want to go for Liquidation here on the switch because it's the highest damaging move. So we switch to Hydreigon on the Liquidation. So the most damage that he can deal to us would be a crit liquidation drop into a crit liquidation. So that would be like 30% and then 45%, which is never going to kill. We get off U-turn chip. Tanga Berry is fine. We're going to deal like 29%. And we have slow U-turn into Electrode, who after dealing 29%, we need to do 71. Volt Switch does enough to get the kill here. And we are going to Volt into Aerodactyl. So now Aerodactyl is going to bait first slow kill yet again. And this time it's going to be Primarina, who's going to want to go for Hyper Voice. So we switch to Delmise on a Hyper Voice. And we kill with Power Whip. So Primarina is going for Hyper Voice, so the most damage you can deal is Hyper Voice into Psychic. Power Whip always kills. And this would deal most of our health, but never killing us. But even if he gets like pretty much like min rolls, it's still always going to go for Delmise, or Samurott, for the fast kill. So it's either going for knockoff or liquidation. So we switch to Urshifu. The worst thing it could do is go for liquidation and get the defense drop. So I guess it'd be liquidation crit into defense drop. If we take 24 from that, we are at 76 and defense dropped. So we want to Brick Break once for Chip. It doesn't matter that he has Choppleberry. We deal 37%. He's left at 63. Let's say he goes for liquidation again and defense drops again. We're at like 40% and -2. He should still never go for the knockoff. It will either be liquidation or sacred sword. We switch to Dragapult on either liquidation or sacred sword. We kill this guy with dragon darts. We kill this guy with dragon darts. And we kill this guy with dragon darts. Let me just make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Shield Dust, Focus Sash. We're just killing through the Sash. Shield Dust won't matter. Strong Jaw, we're taking that into account because Psychic Fangs won't do anything to the Hydreigon. Liquid Voice, Kebia Berry. Yep, it's accounted for in the calc. Calm Mind. It shouldn't be able to go for Calm Mind if we showed a kill. Even if it did, it wouldn't matter. Swords Dance, it shouldn't be able to... It can't Swords Dance because we showed a fast 2-hit KO. This guy shouldn't... Yeah, we've taken enough damage that it cannot go for... We showed a kill anyways. This guy we showed a fast 2-hit KO, even though it has Chople Berry. Oh, I guess he could go for Swords Dance, right? Yeah, I guess he could go for Swords Dance here. But either way, it shouldn't matter. Because he can't go for the Swords Dance on the switch. And then if he Swords Dances and he goes for, like, Liquidation... Like a crit +2 liquidation still never kills Pult, right? So, shouldn't matter. And then Power Herb, we chain this guy. Technician Life Orb, we chain this guy. Okay. So we have a Choice Scarf, Silver Powder, Magnet, Zoom Lens, no item, Choice Band. Okay. Let me just check again, this fight isn't in Hail. I believe this fight isn't. But I'm gonna check. Juan split. Be near the end. This is what? Pokefan Bethany? Nope, no gimmicks. Just a straight up fight. Okay. So this first one should be Pokefan Bethany. Okay. Alright, this Rabombi has Focus Sash and it wants to set up Sticky Webs. We have a minus speed Aerodactyl, so it does not outspeed this guy as a Mega, so we need to equip a Choice Scarf instead. Thankfully, Choice Scarf Dual Wing Beat still gets the kill here. We're faster than everyone on his team, so he's going to want to go for the first slow kill that is not fast killed, and that would be Bruxish. Bruxish is going for Liquidation here. I cannot Swords Dance because we showed a fast 2-hit KO. We are going to switch to Hydreigon here. Crit drop, it's all fine. We are going to slow U-turn out here. It has a Tanga Berry, but that is totally fine. We just needed a little bit of chip so that Magnet Electrode can kill this guy with a Volt Switch. And we are going to go into Aerodactyl here. Again, it's going to go for first slow kill. And that would be Primarina. And Primarina has a guaranteed kill, so it has to go for it with Hyper Voice here. We're going to go to Delmise here on the Hyper Voice. It has Liquid Voice, so this becomes a water move, but it still doesn't do enough damage to really matter. Okay. So now we kill with a Zoomlin's Power Whip. Okay. So now it's going to bait Fast Kill, Hisui, and Samurott. And it's probably going to go for knockoff here. That's why we went no item on our switch-in, which is going to be Urshifu. I mean, just a little bit of chip on this guy. So we Brick Break, it has Choppleberry. Swords Dance is totally fine. It can Swords Dance because we are 1 speed slower than it. So because of Choppleberry, it sees that we don't have a slow Oko, but that's totally fine. This should basically always be going for Secret Sword, even if it could go for Liquidation. A +2 Liquidation crit, we still would tank that. And he does not have any priority moves. No Sucker Punch on this guy. And now we just we chain 3 with Dragon Darts, because Dragapult is a very, very balanced Pokemon. So now he probably goes to his own Dragapult here. Dies to Dragon Darts, because he's adamant. And last but not least, we have Roserade. Who, believe it or not, also dies to a Choice Band Dragon Darts. 2 trainers down. So this next trainer is relatively tricky, but nothing I couldn't handle. I actually had a very minuscule risk in the line at one point, but I have since corrected it, and it should now be riskless, which is cool. Well, I corrected the line like 4 days ago, but you know what I mean. Okay, so this line only needs 1 choice item, I think. In terms of mons we need... Okay, so... we need Golisopod. We need Barraskewda. We need Excadrill. We need Goodra. And we need Shifu. In terms of items... first we need a... Choice Banded Barraskewda. We need a Citrus Berry Hydreigon. We need a Citrus Berry Excadrill. We need a Silver Powder Golisopod. We need a Black Belt Urshifu. And we don't need any items on Goodra, he's just a pivot. So we also need to teach a move. We are using our flex slot on Urshifu for Thunder Punch. Okay. Okay. Let's check everyone over in the calc real quick. So we're bringing Golly, Excadrill, Goodra, and Barraskewda. So this is the eject button Politoed fight, got it. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is we're going to flip turn on the Politoed. This is going to get just a little bit of chip on him, as well as eject him out. He has the eject button, and the way that works is only 1 mon can eject at a time. So if he has the eject button, the Politoed is going to switch out instead of the Barraskewda, even though I clicked flip turn. So obviously in the rain, Swift from Barraskewda is faster than anyone he has. So he is going to go for the first slow kill, which is going to be Seismitoad with Power Whip. We are going to flip turn out here on the Power Whip into Hydreigon. Hydreigon can take a Power Whip, and then Hydreigon is going to U-turn out on a Weather Ball. The most we can take is a Power Whip and a Weather Ball. Wait, I think I'm supposed to go Assault Vest here, right? Pretty sure I'm supposed to go Assault Vest here. Wait, no, Assault Vest won't work, right? Because I have Roost. No, Citrus is fine. Citrus is fine, I think. Because I'm going to U-turn out. It's not always going to kill, but it might sometimes kill with U-turn if I get high rolls on both of these. I'd have to crit. Probably crit like something. Yeah, I'd have to crit. So I U-turn into Goodra. Goodra baits always Earth Power. We switched here on the Earth Power, which we are immune to, and then this is going to bait Weather Ball. But Mineral Flip Turn plus 2 U-turns should always kill. Let me check that again. That would be 202 plus 59 plus 59. That's 320. That is enough to kill because he has 316 HP. I just need to make sure that I'm never dead to crit Power Whip and to double crit Weather Ball with Citrus Berry. That should never be the case. So we're able to kill this guy with a U-turn. And we want to U-turn into Barraskewda. The Barraskewda is in and on full health. So we're going to bait in first slow kill, which is going to be Overquill. We are going to flip turn here on his Gunk Shot. And we switch to Excadrill on the Gunk Shot. Excadrill should always bait Liquidation. It should never bait Destiny Bond. If it sees a kill, it can never go for Destiny Bond. Let me just confirm that. AI Doc and Run&Bun. Destiny. Destiny Bond. Yeah, the most Destiny Bond can be at is +7, whereas kill is always minimum +9. So we switch back to here on the Liquidation. And then we kill with Flip Turn. And we flip turn into Golisopod. So we've killed Seismitoad and Overquill. The Politoed is never going to come in on Barraskewda because it doesn't see kill. Going to want to go for Overquill. Then we kill Overquill, we have Golly in. Again, you don't see kill, so it's going to go for a fast kill wherever it sees it. Paparaja does not show it a kill, but Electro does show it a kill. However, we just killed this guy with First Impression before he gets to move. And now he's going to want to go for, yeah, something. So Politoed is just faster. It does not outdamage us. Feraligatr is in the same boat. It does not outdamage us. However, Paparaja does outdamage us. It does outdamage us 67% to 66%, even in the rain. So it's going to want to go for Paparaja, either Stealth Rocks or Earthquake. Or either Stealth Rocks or Rock Slide. We switch to Urshifu here, and we kill with a Close Combat. So, because of the chip we did with Flip Turn here, it's never going to go Politoed. Because even Mineral Close Combat sees kill after a Flip Turn chip. So he's going to want to go Feraligatr here. So we're at, I guess the most damage we could have taken is a crit Rock Slide, dealing 23%. So we'd be at 77%, and we've taken -1. Oh shit, we can die to Liquidation. Did I miss something? Oh shit, okay. Am I missing something? If we're at -1 because we killed this guy, Liquidation crit does kill. Yeah. Okay. So we can't close combat there, otherwise we're dead to that. Right, okay. The rock slide crit has a roll to kill. We could kill this guy with Excadrill. This would be Politoed for Hydro Pump or Focus Blast. If we were to switch here. Right. We can't switch into you because you take too much from that. If we bait EQ. Fuck. Kill here. You do have fast kill, unfortunately. You're faster. You bait guaranteed EQ. I don't need Thunder Punch. I would need to deal... Oh, fuck. Like, obviously one option is like I can Sucker Punch. I'm risking basically 1 and 256 to lose Golly, which is a little too high. I suppose one option is to get Excadrill to bait EQ into Hydreigon. The problem if his rocks are up, right? Like if I take a bunch of crits, if I take enough crits, I could potentially like be in range of rocks, right? And God, how fiction is that though? Like if I go here on an Iron Head instead of a Rock Slide, and I take rocks, that's what, 6? Say 43%, or like 57, and then it goes for Alligator. We're still dead to like high roll liquidation crit. I mean, these two are just pivots, right? Do we have any alternative pivots that could work? Well, Excadrill is big because it takes Gunk Shot and baits liquidation. And then Goodra is big because Goodra is big because it baits Earth Power. What about like Sneasler instead of Excadrill here, right? And something that comes in on a Gunk Shot. You don't guarantee bait liquidation though, is the problem. It does have to be specifically Excadrill, right? What about Luna? Well, Gunk Shot could deal no damage, and then we wouldn't show a kill. What about this guy? Well, we can't switch you in on a Rock Slide. God damn it. Corviknight, we could get Destiny Bond. Where's Donphan? Hamilton. If we get red, we go Citrus Berry. We also can't switch it on Rock Slide, right? So the alternative is to have someone else that baits Earth Power. We need someone that baits only Earth Power in this situation. I think Sneasler could do it. Sneasler could bait only Earth Power. There's no overlapping ranges with Weather Ball. We'd be coming out on full health from a slow flip turn. We'd have to bait exactly Earth Power and only Earth Power. This guy can also do it. This guy can't. This guy probably baits Power Whip, yeah. Bait exactly Earth Power. So probably Sneasler. Because what Sneasler can do is Sneasler can come in on this guy on a Rock Slide. Well, taking an Earthquake is not bad, right? We could just kill this guy with close combat. Who would this bait in? We would show kill the Politoed. So this would bait in Feraligatr. $57. This would be either Ice Punch or Liquidation. If we switch to Urshifu on either Ice Punch or Liquidation, we would need Black Belt. If he has rocks up, he can kill with crit. I rolled a crit. We could also go here. The problem is he can Dragon Dance on Golly. Do we have anyone other than Urshifu that can switch in on Liquidation or Ice Punch and just one-shot this guy? Probably not. You don't take an Ice Punch. Udra can get two-shot. How much do I need to kill with Brick Break here? What if I'm Life Orb? I would only need one Fake Out, right? Because I need to do 5.5. So this would bait Fake Out. We'd switch here. This would bait potentially Rock Slide. We'd be taking a crit Rock Slide, putting us at 77. Plus recoil, plus potentially rocks. Okay, Life Orb wouldn't work. So what about two Fake Outs? That would put us at 307. 307. 307. Does Brick Break kill from this range? Seems like no. We'd have to get 3 fake outs off. Unless we go Silk Scarf. We could just go Silk Scarf on that guy, right? Okay. Okay. Is 244 divisible by 8? No, well, this would be, it's divisible by 4. Gotcha. Okay. So, if he sets up rocks on turn 1 on the switch, we would fake out. This would be going for Earthquake. We switch back, we take rocks. Baiting Rock Slide. We've taken 75%. We've taken 25%. We switch back, we fake out. This is baiting EQ. So we switch. We go to exactly 50%. We don't get ejected. If EQ crits then, this would be baiting either Rock Slide or Iron Head. We'd switch here, we get the kill. We've taken rocks plus worst case scenario Rock Slide or Iron Head. We'd be at 57. That'd be 57%. I just gotta dodge high roll liquidation and high roll crit into high roll crit. Basically have to dodge, right? Does CC into Brick Break kill? 175. 84. It does kill, okay. Then we chain that guy. And then what if he attacks turn 1? Fake out. EQ Ironhead. Go for rocks or attack. I'm just always gonna go for rocks there. I have to like double crit. And that could potentially bait Rock Slide. And also that's only if he clicks Iron Head, which he'd have to double crit to get anyways, right? Because most of the time he's going to be going for Rock Slide. High roll crit into high roll crit into high roll crit into seeing the roll, choosing the roll. Yeah, okay. Pretty fiction, I think. Okay. I think this should work. Sheer Force. Sheer Force can't eject me, but I'm not counting on getting ejected anyways. Okay. Papa Bear should never come to. Okay, so swim, 1 berry. Static shouldn't matter. Static should not matter. And we need Silver Powder to guarantee the Kaparaja coming in. Well, what if we don't go Silver Powder, right? What if we don't go Silver Powder? Hypothetically speaking. If we get Feraligatr first, I guess Feraligatr would be going for a potentially Dragon Dance. If we don't have that, and that would be bad. So yeah, we do need Silver Powder. Okay. Static Life Orb, totally fine. He's never going to get to use his Life Orb or Boom, because he just fast kill with priority. Sheer Force Life Orb, okay. I use this fairly commonly with Ursaluna, right? This guy, debate that. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Pretty sure this works though. This is Pokefan Bethany. It should be this woman here. Alright. This Politoed sets up the rain. It says eject button. We're going to click flip turn. This eject button is not going to let Barraskewda switch out. Instead, it's just going to send Politoed out and keep Barraskewda in. However, that is what we want. Because this is going to bait out Slow Kill from Seismitoad with Power Whip. We're both Swift Swim, and we obviously outspeed because we are a Barraskewda. We click flip turn again to break the sash. And we switch to Hydreigon here. Okay, Power Whip hits. Now it's going for a Weather Ball. We are going to U-turn here. Okay, we got a crit there. That doesn't matter though. We want to go Sneasler here. Let me just check this one more time. Okay. So Sneasler is very unique in that baits exactly Earth Power from Seismitoad. We have only 2 mons in the box that can do this. We could kill with Sneasler with Fake Out, but we don't want to do it. Because we want someone very specific in when we kill this guy for the baiting, and because, yeah. So because it's Earth Power, we have a free switch back into Hydreigon here. And we are able to kill with U-turn. We take a Weather Ball, but that's fine. Procs our Citrus Berry, that's just in case we got triple crit. Or double crit. And yet again, we go to Barraskewda. Now, it's a lot of work, 3 mons to deal with 1. But, promise, everything will make sense in due time. So it's going to go for first Slow Kill, which is Overquill with Gunk Shot. So we want to click Flip Turn here. Never go for Destiny Bond because it sees a kill. We're going to go to Excadrill, who is immune, and always shows a kill to Liquidation, so it has to go for Liquidation here. Rain boosted crit Liquidation never kills Barraskewda, so we are able to go back to Barraskewda. Defense drop is fine. We're still faster because of our own Swift Swim. And we kill once again with Flip Turn. Okay. Now we're going to go to Gliscod. And this is going to bait fast kill from Hisuian Electrode with Thunder. It's the only guy that sees a fast kill. And so we just kill this guy with First Impression before he gets to do anything. Static wouldn't matter. So now it's going to go to first out damage. The only out damage is Kaparaja. Hello? I don't understand. Why did it go Polytoad there? I outdamage him. Kaparaja outdamages me. Can anyone explain this to me? Rock Slide outdamages Liquidation here. What? Huh? I don't understand. I I I I don't understand at all. Um is it like something weird with sheer force? Is there like some bug? Huh? I really don't get it. I am very confused here. It should always be Kaparaja for fast out damage. Or slow out damage, sorry. Huh? Is it a bug with sheer force? Is it a bug with eject button? Is it a bug with drizzle? I need to figure out why this is going on. Um, Okay, it's a shear force rounding error. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay, it's a shear force rounding error. Damn it. God damn it, I forgot about that shit. Shear force rounding error. Okay. What do I want to do here? If I get ejected... Okay, so we know this is... We know this is Hydro Pump or Hypnosis. Hydrogun would not guarantee an attack. Would have to potentially pivot between that to get a guaranteed attack. You can get guaranteed Focus Blast. Sneasler can probably kill this guy. Sneasler would then bait in Feraligatr for liquidation. God damn it. No, Sheer Force does not eject. Sheer Force does not eject. Motherfucker. Fucking Sheer Force rounding. Okay, we got it. Can't Dragon Dance, I have a fast to it. Liquidation can't drop here because he's sheer force. I killed Brick Raid in close combat. And obviously I killed this guy with close combat too. Oh my god, dude. Oh, fucking hell. Forgot about that shit. Guess I should not have relied on that narrow of a margin, but that was so nerve-wracking. Holy f... Oy, oy, oy. Oy, 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 oy. Okay. Air Force rounding. Okay. So this one requires Hydreigon and Urshifu from this group. That's it. We need Donphan, Gudra, Rabombi, and Hamilton. In terms of items, Donphan needs the soft sand. And Gudra wants a citrus. Rabombi wants a life orb. Hydreigon wants a citrus. Then Urshifu needs the choice band. If I can find. I believe I have CB somewhere, right? Okay. I have a scarf here. Where's my other choice item? It's still on like Pulse? No? Here we go. Choice band and choice scarf. Soft sand, citrus, life orb, citrus, choice band, choice scarf. Gotta make sure it's not a silk scarf, that it is indeed a choice scarf. I know I would make that kind of dumbass mistake. I know myself. Am I blind? Where's okay? There's Rabombi. Okay. So turn 1, select Surge Quest app, which killed Scout and EQ. This is going to bait Hydreigon for Draco. Oh, just switch to this guy. We kill Moonblast. Oh, we take just a little bit of chip. Life Orb. Why am I holding these? I don't know why I'm holding Life Orb. I'm being completely honest here. Do I need it for something later? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. So this baits Raichu for rising voltage. It sees a kill, so we switch here. We kill with EQ into Ice Shard. Basically two things that can happen. He could either nasty plot because he sees that he can, or he can go for an attack. So if he goes for the attack, this would bait Silvally for fast kill. It would go for either multi-attack or Ice Beam. We switch to Hamilton. We killed Flare Blitz. Multi-attack crit never kills. If Ice Beam freezes, Flare Blitz dethaws us. Whichever it goes for, it's gonna go to Slowking here. And we can take it with Hydreigon. Then Clawitzer's gonna come in. He's basically guaranteed to go. I mean, like he sees a kill, so he can't go for, well, yeah, Scald will always see a kill because we always take some damage. So we can't go for Calm Mind. And we two-shot here. He's Electric Seed. We've accounted for that. Calc. You never do enough damage to matter. Can't Calm Mind, slack off, whatever. Clawitzer should be forced to go for Aura Sphere. Yeah. And then we'll kill with Thunder Punch. Here. You need to go teach Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch over Brick Break. And then if he goes for Nasty Plot, which means that Donphan takes 0 damage, he is instead going to go to Clawitzer for Water Pulse. On the Water Pulse, we switch to Goodra. This baits Aura Sphere. We're able to switch here and get the kill. Dark Pulse would be ideal. We don't have a way of baiting Dark Pulse. So Shifu would then bait Silvally. We again just switch to Hamilton. Any move is fine, we just kill. Again, we repeat the same thing there. So Soft Sand, Citrus, Life Orb, Citrus, Choice Band, Choice Scarf. We taught you Thunder Punch. Okay. We just make sure speed tiers. Obviously, Donphan outspeeds. Custap, okay. RKS, Grass Memory. Speed. Hydreigon is Zombie. We outspeed. We don't take anything from Draco. 8 Life Orb, we're faster. Alola Chew. You don't see a kill. Surge Surfer, yada yada. We're taking into account all of that. Regen, Electric Seed. You shouldn't be switching out. You shouldn't have any opportunity to set that stuff up. Leftovers, Mega Launcher doesn't matter. We're just one-shotting you. Not sure why it's leftovers, but sure, I guess. The Hydreigon for Draco. It should be a Raichu now. It should always be Rising Voltage, which we are immune to. Now, we're never dead to anything we can't get crit because we are Battle Armor. Okay, so this gets us the attack line. Crit obviously doesn't matter, but bringing it down to stash means that we can now kill with an Ice Shard. So now this should bait in Soul Valley for multi-attack or Ice Beam. Either is fine. I think we would actually prefer multi-attack to take more damage. But again, either is fine. We switch to Choice Scarf Hamilton here. Okay, we got the Ice Beam. We just killed the Flare Blitz here. 31 attack, Adamant Hamilton. Goes hard in the paint, man. So this is gonna bait first slow kill, that's not fast killed, which should be Slow King. Even without the Electric Seed boost, I guess I should have checked that, right? If I should kill the Slow King, without Electric Seed, because I wouldn't see that it has the +1 defense, it wouldn't come in and it would go Clawitzer. Probably wouldn't have mattered, because Urshifu would have killed that guy. I would have wanted to go for Psychic on Urshifu. Probably would have been fine, yeah. But this is going to be Scald guaranteed. It sees a kill, so we're going to go Hydreigon here. Not set up Calm Mind. It also wouldn't be able to set up Calm Mind because we have fast to it. Even if this crit max rolled every time, burned first time, it wouldn't matter. We want to Dark Pulse here. We have a 2-shot, guaranteed. So the Clawitzer here should be guaranteed going for Aura Sphere. Let me just check. It is in electric terrain. Aura Sphere is the highest damaging move. Yep. Now go for Terrain Pulse. Terrain Pulse bugs shouldn't matter here, right? It would just see Terrain Pulse is doing less damage, and it's going for Aura Sphere anyways. And we kill Thunder Punch here. Kudos to the electric terrain that he set up for us. Okay. Fucking Terrain Pulse bug, man. What is this next? Back to back, okay. We only need the Choice Scarf for this one, actually, interestingly enough. Okay, so for this one, there is about a 1 in 2,000 risk we can lose someone that could potentially be good. But that's probably fiction, so... So for this one, we are bringing... Among these, just Hydreigon and Hamilton. No Shifu this time. So we need arrow, and we actually need mega arrow this time. Then we need Pult, and who else? Eldegoss. Okay. Do I need Eldegoss? Am I even fucking using Eldegoss? Pretty sure I'm not using Eldegoss in this fight. I think I... Wait. I might not even be... I might be able to make this safer, because I'm not using Eldegoss. Okay. I'll take a look, though. Might just be something in my notes that I thought about. Hardstone. I'm gonna run to the bathroom before checking over this line. But I might be able to make this safer, because I think I don't need Eldegoss. I think Eldegoss was initially going to be used, and I'm not using him anymore. Pretty sure, at least. Mega Redactor. Yeah. Gonna be our BRB. Sorry, hey Dutch. Sorry, I missed your message. What was the nice for, by the way? I don't know which part it was. Was it the steer? Forgetting about the sheer force rounding error? Oh, just GG's on the battle? Thank you. Yeah, that was actually a pretty smooth line. Had a insane steer on the rain battle, because I got the short end of the stick on a rounding error for sheer force, because I forgot about that, and I got someone in on the wrong order. Basically just baited the wrong order there. But so the plan for this guy is for turn 1 we're gonna fake out the Cavatops. Yeah, I think there's like several different abilities that can have like very slight rounding errors in the calc. I think it's like sheer force, tough claws, and maybe one more. But it's just like wrong in the calc. So yeah, I just found out about it pretty recently, and I should have known about it in the prep, because like, you know, like I don't know, sheer force is pretty buggy. There's like the emergency exit bug. Oh, that's not a bug, that's just a feature, but just like how the life orb is technically a feature. But we're gonna fake out this guy on turn 1. After taking a life orb chip, we're gonna be guaranteed dead to liquidation, because we're gonna take 26, putting us down to 241. So he cannot set up rocks, and he's guaranteed to go for liquidation. We switch to Pult here, and even though he's at +2 because of weak armor, he's at -1 defense, which means that we're able to kill with darts, because the first darts is going to drop his defense again. So we show fast kill to Gothitelle, so it's never Gothitelle. We show fast kill to Excelgor, so it's never Excelgor. So I believe I did the math, and because my Dragapult is so bulky, it should always be Togi, and it should always be going for Iron Tail here. So we switch to Ape on the Iron Tail. We kill with Fake Out into Overheat. So this should guarantee bait in Excelgor. No, we want to kill with... let me make sure to write down notes. Ape kills with Fake Out into CC. Because if we go for the... I mean, we can go for Overheat if Iron Tail hits, but if it misses, we want to make sure we kill with Close Combat. That way we drop our defenses so that Excelgor guarantees he's a kill. It can never go Gothitelle because Excelgor is always going to be fast kill instead. We're going to take 3 rounds of Life Orb Chip as well as potentially an Iron Tail, and if not an Iron Tail, we're going to get CC dropped. That way they should be guaranteed Focus Blast. And we switch to Pult on the Focus Blast, and we kill with darts most of the time. If we miss the kill, it should be fine. It should be fine. If it goes for spikes, it's fine. If it attacks, it's fine. But we're not planning using Pult in the second battle. Oh, I'm not using Eldegoss. I think I'm using Shifu. I think I'm using Scarf Shifu here. At least that's what I have in my notes. But either way, we will kill this guy without issue. Like, the worst thing that can happen is, like, we took, what, like a crit liquidation here that does 35%, and then we take a crit bug buzz here that does 47. We're still never dead to anything, right? And then we two-shot it. This is going to be a Whiskash. It's never got the tail to show a fast kill to it, so it's this guy, and Hydreigon always safely 1v1s it, because we don't take damage from spikes, can't get flinched by Waterfall because we're faster, it cannot set up Dragon Dance and Pult because Pult shows a fast to it KO. Hydreigon also shows a fast to it KO with Draco. It doesn't see that we're going to get dropped, so it can never go for Dance, and we can basically stay pretty high health and kill this guy, and then when Gothitelle comes in, we have Lumberry, in case it confuses with Signal Beam or puts to sleep with Hypnosis, and we two-shot with Dark Pulse. Okay. So then this guy. Okay. So Ape can just kill the Cryogonal. If Iron is or Overheat if it hits. Both Whiskash and Gothitelle. I've done the math for the baiting. I trust my math skills. Okay. So Ape just kills this guy. The only guy that's faster is Beartick here under the Hail. It's going to see kill with Liquidation. Even if Iron Tail missed, we would have taken 4 turns of Life Orb Chip plus 1 turn of Hail Chip. So it always has to attack, it always sees kill with Liquidation. It could see kill with another move if Iron Tail crits. The most damage an Iron Tail crit can deal is like 40%. Yeah, 40%. 4 turns of Life Orb, 1 turn of Hail is not enough to kill us. So we can assume Beartick for random move. We switch to Scarf Shifu. We kill with Close Combat. So then we've dropped our defenses. We're probably going to bait first slow kill, which is going to be Sigilyph or Air Slash. I don't think it can be anything else. Most damage it can deal to us is 41%. Stored power will never see kill, so it's always Air Slash. From there, we want to switch to Aerodactyl and the Air Slash. And we set up Tailwind. Set up Tailwind. That way we can switch to Hamilton here. So turn 1 of Tailwind, yeah, okay, so it can never set up because we showed a kill. So it has to click Air Slash. It can't flinch us because we're faster. So turn 1 we set up Tailwind. Turn 2 we switch to Arcanine. Turn 3 we kill with Rock Slide. And then we show, once we have Tailwind set up, we show Fast Kill to both of these guys. So it's usually going to be Electivire for Focus Blast. And if Pult is low, we might need Arcanine to hit a Head Smash here, or go for Rock Slide Flinch into Extreme Speed kill. Because ideally what we do is we have Pult switch on a Focus Blast, this guy switch on Weather Ball, and we do that to get a couple turns of Hail Chip until we're back to Pult. We need to do this basically twice. So we need Pult to be able to take 2 Hail Chips and still always bait Weather Ball. That's where like the risk comes in on the first fight. And then once we get 3 Hail Chips, Shifu is able to come in and kill with close combat. So it would be turn 1, switch to Pult. Turn 2, switch to Hammy. Turn 3, switch to Pult. Turn 4, switch to Shifu, and then Shifu kills this guy. And then Shifu also kills this guy with a Choice Scarf, close combat. Yeah, so if Fiction happens, Hammy can die here. But I think this line works. I don't know why I had Eldegoss in there, but... Where's my Shifu? Shifu. All the goats are coming out to play this time. All the goats are coming out to play. So I'm going to go to Slateport, because we need double Scarf on this one. Scarf. Okay. So we need Shifu with Scarf. Okay, in terms of order, I can have Ape, Pult, Hydreigon, Aerodactyl, Hammy, Shifu. Okay. Just check all the items again. Ape needs Life Orb, Choice Scarf, Lumberry, Megastone, Hardstone, Choice Scarf. Yeah. Okay. Pause the music, get the in-game music going. Oh wait, no. Gotta go down here. Basically, for things to go poorly, Pult would have to miss a very good range, and we'd potentially have to get crit at least once. So how do I do this ice puzzle? So I need to go this way, and then I have to go up, and then like this, down, like that. Oh, I went too far. Okay. Courtesy of True for this line. We're gonna fake out turn 1. This is gonna drop his defense and raise his speed, but that's fine. Everything's accounted for, including this Life Orb. We purposely gave Ape the Life Orb, so it would take just enough damage here to guarantee bait liquidation on this turn now. This way it cannot go for rocks. We're going to switch into Choice Scarf Pulse, which outspeeds this guy even at +2. And because of weak armor, we're able to kill. We prefer not to see crit here. Okay, that's good. How's the roll? How was the roll? That was a 66, which is a high roll, but that's fine. As long as it's not crit, it's fine. We killed darts here with Scarf. We show fast kill to both Excelgor as well as Gothitelle, so neither of them can come in. Now it has to go to Togedemaru, and its highest damaging move is going to be Iron Tail. Yeah. Iron Tail hit or miss is fine. Shouldn't matter. We switch to Apier. This is Salakberry Sturdy Togi. Okay, it hits, which means we should be fine to go for Overheat. Crit shouldn't matter there. To get the crit out, defense drop also shouldn't matter. Fake out. And break the Sturdy. Excelgor should be guaranteed going for Focus Blast. Okay. Now we just kill with Overheat. Now they should bait in Excelgor for fast kill. Never be Gothitelle, because Gothitelle is slow kill, and it should want to go for fast kill over slow kill. Life Orb is fine. It's all been calculated. Should be Excelgor for guaranteed Focus Blast. We switch to our immunity here in Pult. And even with Scarf, we need Scarf to outspeed here, and Scarf Pult usually kills. It's like a 99% range. It would be great if we could kill here. And if we don't kill, we want him to go for spikes. And if he attacks, we want him to not crit. If we don't kill, and he goes for spikes, and he attacks, and he crits, things are not looking good for Hammy. So, clutch up Pulse. Looks like a pretty good roll. I think we kill here. Okay, great. I think things are basically safe now. I mean, that's fiction anyways, right? So now it should be Whiscash because we show fast kill to Gothitelle. It cannot set up because we have a fast 2-hit KO, and Hydreigon basically completely walls the last two guys in this guy's team. But I want to make sure we don't... And we show a fast 2-hit with Draco, so it cannot set up. Which is awesome. So Dark Pulse here. He's basically stuck clicking a very weak waterfall that cannot flinch because we are faster. I don't think Crit can kill here, right? Crit cannot kill here, but we will always kill with a third one. So, it's Dark Pulse here. It's fine, we can Roost up. I mean, even the Roost probably doesn't really matter, but might as well do it, right? And Hydreigon also 1v1s the Gothitelle. We have Lumberry for either Signal Beam Confuse or Hypnosis Sleep. And we outspeed and 2-shot with Dark Pulse. +1 Lumberry. I feel like you never use Lumberries. Like, I genuinely feel like I've probably used like 5 or less Lumberries throughout this entire run so far. Okay, it's the first part of the back-to-back done. We only had to use 3 guys for this one, but... yeah, okay. This battle is not easy. Okay. Cryogonal here. Is there any reason to go for any killing move over another? Beartick pretty much sees kill with all of them, so it doesn't matter which one we go for. Might as well go for Overheat. Does Overheat kill? It does kill. Well, it's close combat for the lulz. In the Hail, we're never dead to 4 turns of Life Orb Chip, plus a max roll crit Iron Tail from Togedemaru, plus Hail Chip. As long as we did not click Flare Blitz, which we did not. It's fine, we don't need Ape anymore after this, on this fight. We switch to Choice Scarf Urshifu. It doesn't matter. Hail is fine, it's all accounted for. With Scarf, we outspeed an Oko with Close Combat. Now everyone is slower than us, so it's going to go to first slow kill, which is going to be Sigalith with Air Slash. Okay. We are going to switch to Aerodactyl here. Can't Air Slash flinch us because we're faster. He can't set up because we have a fast 2-hit, and we don't plan on giving him his weakness policy. Hail is fine. We're never dead to Hail, plus whatever damage he can do to us. We are going to Mega, and we're not going to attack. We're going to set up a Tailwind here. Alright, let's count. This is turn 1 of Tailwind. Its highest damaging move is Air Slash, so it's always going for Air Slash. So we are going to switch to Hamilton on the Air Slash. And with the Hardstone, we just Oko with Rock Slide, and he never has a chance to his weakness policy. So we show Fast Kill to both. So he is going to want to go just in Team Order, which is going to be Electivire. Yep. So this is going to be guaranteed Focus Blast, because Focus Blast is a kill. We are going to go to Pult on that. Now it is going to be guaranteed Weather Ball. And we're able to switch yet again back to Hamilton, who takes that just fine. That's one turn of Hail Chip. Tailwind is out, it doesn't matter. We don't need Tailwind anymore. Switch to Hamilton here. That is 2 turns of Hail Chip. Once again, this is still guaranteed Focus Blast. If it was Thunderbolt, it would still probably be fine. We switch to Pult here on the Focus Blast. Now he takes his 3rd turn of Hail Chip at the end of this turn. And he is once again going for Weather Ball, and we are able to switch to Urshifu. Now, that's 3 turns of Hail Chip. That's all we need, but we're going to get one more. It won't matter, but we switch to Urshifu here on the Weather Ball. Can't status, can't do a lot of damage. It's all good. And because of the Hail Chip he's taken, we're now able to kill with a Choice Scarf Close Combat. Choice Scarf lets us outspeed. And Urshifu just chains these 2 guys in the back. The Electivire and the Walrein. We did not get fictioned on the back-to-back, but I am probably going to pull some counters here. Because Juan is just, like, depending on what I pull as Protect guys, it could change what I decide. I mean, it probably won't change what I decide to do on the next double battle, but I'm gonna hold off on doing the double battle, even though I have it planned out. And pull my encounters first, because I know I need them for Juan. This is the encounter routing note that I have written. I've pulled up, okay. That's the back-to-back. Save here. So, okay, those two are the double battle there. Got it. Get some music going. Nope. Give you your Mega Stone back. Okay, I will show us how we are looking for Juan. So, this is double battles, no weather. So obviously Shifu is a really great, Scarf Shifu is a very common lead here. Hamilton has its uses, Polt has its uses. Shuppet as an underleveled guy that I don't mind sacking, same thing for this guy. And there's a bunch of other guys I would not mind sacking as well. But none of that matters if I can't figure out the lead, right? So the premier guy for Juan is Togedemaru, but obviously my guy died. So my protected guys are basically Vivillon, Blaziken, and Caracosta. So because Vivillon has 31 defense bold, we don't show a kill with Poison Jab here. Because Caracosta is Solid Rock, it does not show a kill to Sneasler, close combat. And Blaziken also is just too high level because I leveled him up for Space Tag. So I don't think Blaziken has much use here, but I think we could have these two guys pivot around, right? So then we can think, you know, Urshifu is fast killing Glalie on turn 1, so what if we bait Poison Jab into Caracosta, right? What if we bait Poison Jab into Caracosta? Let's just use Shuppet as an example. We can level him up to a point where Poison Jab shows a kill. And Caracosta can still show kill up with that up to level like 84, I think. I think I need him for 86 for the next double, but let's just say for like I can find another route for that and I can level up Caracosta to 84 for this, right? Or Poison Jab, then bait CC. The problem with this is then when Keldeo comes in, I can go Pecha Berry, right, to cure that. But if Poison Jab crits and it leaves me at like 68%, I'm dead to Secret Sword. I'm always dead to Hydro Pump, right? And I can protect while Shifu hits. And then I can protect and switch on a CC, right? Well, I guess the bigger threat is I can go for Muddy Water. Because your SpDef is too low. Whereas I think Omastar would probably fix this error. It's not Solid Rock. We could potentially level him higher. We'll have him be dead to fighting moves, but not show kill the Muddy Water. So let me show the routes I'm thinking about pulling. So we have 128 here. I have no dupes on Surfing. I have the Kingdra and the Barraskewda on Ishir. So Omastar would be a 5 out of, what's that, like 5 out of 55, which is a 1 in 11 chance for fishing versus a 1 in 10 chance surf. There's no way I can dupe out any of these guys. I think these guys appear like Safari Zone or Lily Cove or something, which I already have all pulled. So Omastar is the best. 5th Protect without a scale. Shell Armor would be preferred. And then the other place that has an encounter is 130 here. 130 has Crawdaunt. I have Clowitzer, I have Gyarados, and I have Dragonite. So if I dupe out Dragalge, the only guy that prevents me from getting Crawdaunt is my Milotic, and I can have a guaranteed Dragalge on 133 if I surf because I have Lantern and King Droop, which means I basically have a 3 and 4 chance here to get Crawdaunt at 130. And then Crawdaunt, especially if you're Shell Armor, I can get Protect. I can Protect turn 1 on like Freeze Dry and Close Combat, and then I can come back in on a potential sack to a Poison Jab, yada yada yada. And there's just a lot I can do with this Crawdaunt. I would have to scale Protect, but I don't think that is a huge commitment because I really don't have anything else. Like, I thought about lines where like I'm going Shuppet, and then I have Kaparaja, taking, like I can have Kaparaja take the poison moves and then bait fighting moves. The problem is Kaparaja I leveled up more than I should have, and if I don't have Sticky Barb anymore because I lost that to Kathleen and Nicholas. Sticky Barb actually would have been really fucking good on this fight if I don't have it anymore. I lost it to Kathleen and Nicholas in the Moss Deep Gym. But I'm not baiting a kill with Secret Sword, so it can attack the Urshifu, which is bad. So I kind of need Crawdaunt or Omastar. And I have the Roamer that's most important to me, which is Enamorus. So I think like the good guys are basically Latios and Thundurus. I think Latios is stronger. Thundurus might synergize with my box a little bit better, because I already have so many dragons. But if I like don't have a ton of Roamer routes left, I don't think it's the end of the world. I'd have 4 more after this if I pull everything. But I need to make it past Juan first for it to matter, so I think it's worth pulling these guys. Like, I don't have any other encounters I can pull. I don't have access to I don't have access. I don't have access to Evergrande City without Waterfall, and same thing with Victory Road. I think I'm gonna do Ice Room Victory Road, actually. I think it's cool content. And obviously I already pulled my Game Corner, I got my Hydreigon there. So I think, yeah, I guess it's a situation where either a lower level Caracosta or a potential non-solid rock guy would have been slightly better, but I think it's fine to take these 2 encounters here. Yeah, I think it's fine to take these 2 encounters here. So, with all that being said, let me pull up get a team for catching going here. I'm on location. So we're pulling first 128. Like no one ever pulls 128, but here's level 75. Okay. I can show the calc screen. So Omastar is going to have water, rock, and ground moves. I think a no-brainer to bring is Hydreigon. And Goodra is also a no-brainer. I think Corviknight is a no-brainer. Relicanth has rock, water, normal moves. It has Whirlpool. Could be a bit tricky. I think Shed Shell might be worthwhile on Corviknight and Drop. Golduck is going to have basically water, ice, and fighting moves. I think you're a good choice. Untail. Dark, water, ice. Okay. I think Ven and Azu are probably good choices. Arrow, there's some ice type moves, a lot of guys. Burning guys. Okay. We'll lead Corviknight up front. We'll give him a Shed Shell. None of these guys have knockoff, right? No. I can give everyone else just a gut. We want to go to 128 right now. Where is 128? 128 is basically south here. So ideally just like give me Omastar here and we're big chilling, right? Hit a lot of 10% in this run so far. We need a 10% Omastar. We're at 128 now. So we want to surf on 128. Go for Omastar, okay. Am I the GOAT? Hold on. Am I just a GOAT? Holy dude. What the... Well, that makes things simple. Okay. Wow. It's just that easy, guys. It's really just that easy. Let me put his moveset in. So he has Power Gem. He has Hydro Pump and Earth Power. Let's assume he has 0 bulk. Where is Corviknight? So its abilities are either Swift Swim or Shell Armor. I can always Brave Bird once. The most he can do with Hydro Pump, if he is like modest, is 213. So I'm down to like Feather Dance doesn't make any sense because he doesn't have any physically attacking moves. So I click Roost here. But technically a crit Hydro Pump plus Brave Bird recoil could kill me. What is mild nature, right? Taking 12%. Math. 259. I'm at 87%. I'm at 87%. If I take 12% from that, I never did a Hydro Pump. I can never be faster. So it should always be good to Brave Bird once here. Okay, you want to protect. Okay, so again, crit should never kill here, so I can Brave Bird once. Okay, I don't want to Brave Bird anymore after this. Boost up. Boost up. Oh shit. God, he can do that. Earth Power crit can still never kill. Shell Armor would be very, very nice here. But honestly, Swift Swim is probably fine for what I need him to do. Works perfectly. This is just absolutely perfect. To not ask for anything else. Okay. I'm going to import this guy into the Kelp. And I'll put it into my paste. And I will be gone for a while after this today. Just because I have a family trip. I'll be gone until the 1st of July. Yeah, I'll probably cook Juan at some point during that. I pulled Omastar on 128, Ryan. I got the 10% Omastar. Let's try. I probably would have gone for a Crawdaunt. I would have had a 75% chance. I would have had a 75% chance of Crawdaunt if I did not get Omastar, because I would have had a guaranteed Dragology dupe for the Crawdaunt, and then I would have had to scale Protect on Crawdaunt for Juan, because if you look at my Juan here, Sneasler. Um, Basically my Caracosta and Viv, like because I am high level and I am solid rock, I don't beta kill. Um, and Viv is a beta kill with close combat, so it's just a lot of like annoying things and like yeah, if I level Viv up, like potentially take a CC, it could bait Muddy Water if I get crit from CC, and then Caracosta is like yeah, like if I get a CC into you and CC crits, I can get Muddy Water. Um, so I need another Protect guy, and I think Omastar should do the job perfectly. But yeah, we'll be doing some calcs for Juan, and then probably making a push to try and get E4 by around the end of July / early August. If I can get it done before my birthday, which is like the end of July, that'd be perfect. But yeah, it's kind of the plan. I feel pretty good. That Omastar was insane. But yeah, that's probably all I'm gonna do for today. I might recook Juan. Well, I'm gonna recook Juan and then see how that might potentially change what I want to do for the last double battle before then. Even though I have it planned out, I might change things based on the fact that I have Omastar now. Probably not, but I think it's good to check. So yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I'll go find someone to raid into. Go raid into Colt. He's on Aqua Hideout. Damn, he beat Magma Hideout while I was gone. That's awesome. Yeah, wish him some luck in Aqua Hideout. And I'll see you guys soon for the end of Sutapo's gym next time I'm back. Alright, I should make sure that I start the raid before I say that I'm gonna leave. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Wish Colt luck. Goodbye. be live. Just let the boys know that we are live. Alrighty, let me pull up my notes. This would be Tiffany and Olivia, okay. Tiffany and Olivia. Okay. So for this one, let's see who we need. We want Enamoris, Hamilton, Urshifu, Blaziken, and Caracosta. Okay. So Caracosta needs to be leveled up to 86. I don't think we need to level up Blaziken. Okay. For items, let's see here. Caracosta, we want the leftovers. No one else needs a choice item. Yeah, no one else needs a choice item. Tammy can go citrus. Probably not needed, but I'm gonna equip it anyways. Blaziken, I'm gonna give an iron ball. I don't think it's needed, but I'll equip it anyways. I cooked this line like a week ago, to be fair, so hopefully I didn't fuck anything up. But I'll go over it again just in case, as well as the Juan line. Let's see here. Urshifu needs the life orb. Where's the life orb? Here. And then Enamoris wants specs. Do I have specs? No, I have Scarf, so I need to go trade that out. Give me choice specs. Okay. Okay. Let's export everyone into the calc, and we will go over the plan just really quick. Okay. And there we go, that's the calc. So this is going to be doubles in Hail. We have Hydreigon, Hisuian Arcanine. Who else? Blaziken, Caracosta, Enamoris, and Urshifu. Okay. So turn one. Okay. So at level 86, Empoleon sees fast kill with Grass Knot. So it has to Grass Knot the Caracosta slot. And then Mr. Rhyme is going to see no kills, so it's going to be forced to click Fake Out. So it doesn't matter who it fakes out. We're going to switch Caracosta to Blaziken, and Hamilton is just going to extreme speed the Empoleon. The Empoleon sees slow kill on Arcanine, but because it sees fast kill on Caracosta, it has to attack Caracosta. So we just burn turn 1 on Arcanine, because it could get faked out and want to make sure that whatever happens is consistent. So Blaziken is going to take a Grass Knot, and potentially a Fake Out, and potentially a Hail Chip. And then after that, Mr. Rhyme is going to see a fast kill with Psychic into Blaziken, and Empoleon is going to see a fast kill with Hydro Pump, even if we get Maxwell Grass Knotted, Maxwell Fake Outed, whatever, it should still always be these two moves. I guess a crit Grass Knot deals like 26. 20, 46, 52. Yeah, 52. Plus another Hail Chip, 58. We're at like 42. It's never Flash Cannon, never Grass Knot, okay. So then Blaziken is going to protect, debating fast kill from both. While Hisuian Arcanine clicks Flare Blitz on Mr. Rhyme, bringing this guy down to Sash. He'll heal up a little bit with Ice Body, but that's fine. So then, again, Mr. Rhyme is going to want to be clicking Psychic into the Blaziken slot and Hydro Pump. So we're going to switch into Hydreigon on Psychic and Hydro Pump, while Arcanine switches to Urshifu. So this is going to be turn 4. We're faster than both of these guys with both of our guys. So Urshifu is going to kill Empoleon with Close Combat. And Hydreigon is going to kill Mr. Rhyme with U-turn, switching back into... No, that's not correct. Hamilton's going to switch to Caracosta. Yeah, Hemi's going to switch to Caracosta. And both attacks are going to go into Hydreigon, so Caracosta comes in taking no attacks. It's going to take Hail, but Hail goes before Leftovers. So because of that, it's going to end up on full health, and it's always going to continue to bait Grass Knot. So we're able to kill this guy and switch in Urshifu, while Caracosta protects on Empoleon going for Grass Knot. So, in this situation, Caracosta is going to be in slot 2. So that's the side that's going to be baiting, because we just killed Mr. Rhyme in slot 2. Wait, that's not right. Is it? This would bait in... No, this would bait in Mandibuzz, which is bad. I think we do need to go to level 91 like I initially thought. At 91... Okay, good thing I checked here. Good thing I checked here. Level 86 doesn't work because I don't outdamage him if I equip Leftovers. I might have been calculating on singles to see it outdamaged. I don't know. But either way, we need to bait an Arctivish instead of Mandibuzz. So if we're at level 91 and we take 2 Hail Chips, I think we take 15 from Hail. Let me check. 250 over 16 is 15.6. So yeah, we're going to be at exactly 220, which exactly never baits Hydro Pump. It's forced to be Grass Knot. Okay, let me just do that real quick then. So we need to level this guy up, right? Nope, not Rare Candy. Holy shit, that would have been bad. Infinite Candy. And then we don't want Leftovers because we don't want to be at full health. I mean, it's not bad if we're at full health, right? If we're at full health, we're still baiting Grass Knot. We're still baiting the Fake Out. That's still baiting that. I guess I might not need to level up all the way then. But at 91 with Leftovers, we outdamage this guy in doubles. So it's going to go here, because Arctivish is outspeed outdamage. Okay. Leftovers is fine. Leftovers is fine. Let me just import the new Caracosta in. Your promised Juan? Hey man, I had one more fight to calc. This fight was a bitch to calc. Holy shit. This took like 4 hours to calc. I'm not even lying. I had like 2 lines before this. But then there's like one thing where it's like, oh, if like this thing happens, there's a roll where it's bad. So, yeah, and only check this line once, so it's good that I'm checking it again here. Anyways. So all the baiting is still correct. Grass Knot, Fake Out, whatever, it's all fine. So then we're killing with U-turn. Caracosta is protecting on the Grass Knot. And then Urshifu is going to kill Arctivish while Caracosta switches to Enamorus on Grass Knot. So then it's going to be Empoleon and Mandibuzz. So Urshifu kills Empoleon, Enamorus kills Mandibuzz. And then Urshifu is going to have clicked Close Combat twice and taken 3 turns of Hail Chip. So we're at -2, -2. And we've taken 2 turns of Life Orb and 3 turns of Hail. So we're going to be at like 62%. This is going to bait in... this is going to bait in Como. Yeah, this is going to bait in Como. Just check. Close combat. Oh, we're at -2. -2. Do I need Life Orb then? I'm at -2. I do, right? Because if I'm at like... let me check. So, close combated to kill Arctovish and Empoleon. That also means we've taken 2 ticks of Life Orb. And we switched in on turn 4 from Hydreigon U-turn. We took 3 turns of Hail Chip. Okay. I want to be baiting in... I want to bait in Kommo-o first, so that Enamorus can kill it, because Enamorus can die to Ice Shard crit. And if it doesn't see a kill, yeah, I can go for that. So if I go like Black Belt instead, or like Expert Belt maybe, I'm at -2, -2, and I've taken 3 turns of Hail Chip. How much is 3 turns of Hail Chip? 304 divided by 16 is 19. So that's 57. So we're going to be at 247. So we're at 247 -2 -2. So Urshifu's in slot 1, so it's baiting. Kommo-o sees slow kill. But it's not guaranteed to attack, which is probably fine. If it doesn't attack and it clicks Protect a few times, that's honestly fine. You're going to see a kill, so you're probably not going to go for Ice Shard. It probably doesn't matter, but I think Expert Belt might be better. Expert Belt kills the Arctovish, right? Yeah, it super kills the Arctovish. Okay. Okay. Alright, let me just check everything again. Alright. Leftovers, Citrus, Iron Ball, Citrus, Expert Belt, Choice Specs. Okay. Just confirm all the ranges one more time. The new export in. Taking 2 close combats to kill there, so we're at -2. That's going to bait kill after Hail Chip. It's fine if it goes for Protect. I'm on doubles. Yeah, it definitely sees kill. What's up, Claudid? How are you? Just check all the ranges. Close combat kills, surging strikes kills, hit a sash, oblivious, overcoat, throat spray. It's never going to get off a throat spray. So we're faster, safety goggles, torrent, we kill. Overcoat, whatever. Hitting with the special move. You're obviously going to kill you. Focus sash, water gem. You're never going to get to attack. Okay. This fight was genuinely such ass to calc. Like, I have a lot of Victory Road calced, and it probably took me as long to calc this one fight as it did to calc like the first 9 trainers in Victory Road combined. If Blaziken levels up, it's totally fine. We're still baiting kill with Hydro Pump, and everything else is just dying. And Psychic as well. Okay. Can we get Frozen? No, because we're getting Blizzarded on. Okay. I have the slots right? Yes, Caracosta should be in. Okay. Okay, turn 1. This is a very, very convoluted opening. We're not actually protecting turn 1. We're actually switching turn 1. And we are literally just clicking extreme speed on Empoleon here. We want to make sure we're not breaking Mr. Rhyme's stash. So Mr. Rhyme is going to fake out any slot. We don't care which. And Empoleon is going to click Grass Knot on Blaziken. Fake out on either slot is fine. Oh, we're clicking extreme speed here in case Arcanine did not get flinched. Okay. Okay. Now Blaziken we leveled up for Space Tag. That's why he's level 89. But it's kind of annoying because Blaziken at this level did not bait all rules of kill from Fake Out. So we did. I mean, technically we could have just let Blaziken detect, Fake Out, whatever slot, but no, we couldn't do that. We wanted to detect turn 2. Yeah, that's why we had to do this whole thing where like Caracosta switches to Blaziken. But turn 2, Blaziken is now going to click detect, and Hamilton is going to break Mr. Rhyme's sash with Flare Blitz. Okay. So we're going to see Flare Blitz. So we should see Psychic and Hydro Pump. Okay. Now turn 3. It's a double battle. We're still not taking a kill on turn 3. Ice Body's fine. Blaziken is going to switch to Hydreigon. And Hamilton is going to switch to Caracosta. So we're still baiting kill from a Psychic and Hydro Pump. Fast kills into both. Both of these are going to go into Hydreigon. Hell Chip is all fine. Now, once again, Mr. Rhyme does not see a kill into anyone, but now we're finally going to kill it. And then Empoleon still sees fast kill with Grass Knot into Caracosta here. Hydreigon is going to kill Mr. Rhyme here with a U-turn. And then Caracosta is going to protect. And we are going to U-turn into Urshifu. Okay, now we leveled Caracosta up so that it would bait Arctozolt instead of, or Arctovish instead of Mandibuzz. See, Arctovish, good. Now Urshifu kills this guy with the close combat, and on the Grass Knot, we switch to Enamorus, and now we're in the end game. Basically, the only move that Enamorus could switch in on is Grass Knot, and figuring a way to get Grass Knot and never Hydro Pump was really annoying on this fight. Because Enamorus is the only guy I have that can one-shot the Mandibuzz, and we need to be able to do that. Otherwise, It can set up Tailwind, which is bad. Yeah. Now, Urshifu is going to close combat Empoleon, and Enamorus is going to Moonblast and Mandibuzz. And now that Urshifu is at -2/-2 because it clicked close combat twice, and because of the Hail Chip it took, it is going to bait in... It is going to bait in Komodo instead of Mamoswine. Because we don't show fast kill to either. And both see slow kill on us. Mamoswine doesn't see that we kill it because it has Sash. And we want to make sure that Mamoswine doesn't come in because we need an Enamorus to kill the Komodo before Mamoswine comes in, because Mamoswine can kill it with a crit Ice Shard. Okay. So now we just click Surging Strikes and Moonblast. It protects, it's fine. Okay, great. So now Mamoswine should see a slow kill on Urshifu, so it shouldn't go for Ice Shard into Enamorus, but just in case, we can switch out Enamorus. Because Urshifu kills this guy with a Surging Strikes because we do not care about Sash. Demon Fight down. You only needed 2. And there we go. One time. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, overrule navigation, my worst enemy. Yeah. One more badge. We unfortunately are not able to do this resourceless, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do, right? Okay. So, for Juan, the only guy we are using here that overlaps is Shifu. So, we want Omastar, we'll move this Protect Bot over... Oh no, we're also using Emmy. Excuse me. We need Pult. Let me get music. Who else do we need? We need Scyther and Rabombi. Okay. So we need to level some guys up. We need to level Omastar to 81. Okay. And then Scyther can go to 91. It's fine. So in slot 1, we need Urshifu. Let me check your moveset. We need Thunder Punch. Okay, so we do have Thunder Punch. Urshifu needs a Scarf. We need to exchange a bunch of our held items. So let's go do that real quick. For this one, we need Band and Scarf. Okay. Band. So Hamilton needs the Band. And then we need the Scarf. We will be giving Urshifu the Scarf. Okay. Omastar wants a Pecha. I also had to route around this in a way so that potential double... We're preventing double poison, basically. Because that was something that could have fucked me up in one of the runs. Do I need that? I don't need that. Is there a reason I'm going Dragon Fang over Expert Belt? Guess for that, right? But am I clicking darts at all? Phantom Force. Force hits. Draco. Darts there, I guess. Okay. I guess for that range, maybe. I'll check it again, but Scyther needs a Jaboka berry. Find it. Jaboka hurt is physical moves, and then Rabombi does not need an item. Okay. In terms of order, we're going like you have Protect. Yep. Pult, Scyther, Hamilton. Okay. Don't need to teach any moves. I'll go over the line again. I've checked this one like 3 times, but I'll check it again just in case. Because last time I checked was a while ago. Okay. See here, Rabombi, Omastar, Scyther, and Pulti. Okay. So doubles, no hail. So turn 1, Sneasler sees Fast Kill into Rabombi with Poison Jab, so it's going to go for that. And we don't care what Glalie does, we just outspeed and kill this fucker with a Close Combat. So Rabombi is going to switch to Omastar. Omastar is going to take a Poison Jab. It's going to take a Poison Jab and bait in Keldeo. So after a max roll of Poison Jab, if we get poisoned, we have the Pecha. It is always going to bait Secret Sword or Hydro Pump, never Muddy Water. Because it would take like 26%, it's never baiting Muddy Water. That's why we had to level up to this point. Turn 2, Omastar is going to protect while we get double targeted by Close Combat and something. It sees a Fast Kill, so it can never click Coaching. And Urshifu is going to Close Combat the Keldeo. And then we're going to Close Combat the Keldeo again. Okay. To kill before it can attack. And then on Sneasler's close combat, we are going to switch to Dragapult. Okay. So Urshifu at this point, sorry, I bumped the mic. Urshifu at this point is going to be at -3/-3. We just killed slot 2 again. So Bolt is going to be baiting in. We show Fast Kill here. We show Fast Kill here. So it's going to be Glastrier. Bolt is going to bait in Glastrier on turn 3. And then Urshifu is going to be at -3/-3. So Sneasler is going to see a slow kill this guy with exactly Close Combat. Close Combat. So Sneasler wants to click Close Combat here. Never Icy Wind. And then Glastrier is always going to want to click a Glacial Lance. So Dragapult is going to click Phantom Force on the Sneasler, while Urshifu switches to Scyther. The first thing that's going to happen is that we're going to take Close Combat, we're going to break its Sash, and we're going to drop his defenses. He has Focus Sash, he's not White Herb or anything, that's why we're Jaboka. We're never dead to this, and then we are going to die to Glacial Lance. Give it an attack boost, that's fine. Dragapult is immune in Phantom Force, so it's going to ignore the damage, or dodge the damage from Glacial Lance. And then, at the end of the turn, we're able to switch in Hamilton on the side